Hi guys, it's Katie and this is going to be my 4 and 5 week pregnancy bump date with baby number 4. If you can hear, the kiddos are outside playing and I'm trying to get this video done while they're outside playing, so that way I'll be a little bit quiet in here. But I have never done these kind of videos with any of my other children, so I figured it'd be fun to vlog my pregnancy with this baby. So the way I'm going to do this is when I'm talking about 4 weeks, I'll be talking about all my symptoms that led up to 4 weeks. So that means all my symptoms that pretty much led up to when I found out I was pregnant. I was almost 4 weeks when I found out I was pregnant. And then my 5th week, I'll be talking about all the symptoms from 4 weeks to 5 weeks. And I am 5 weeks today. My days change over on Sundays. So today I am 5 weeks. And so we'll just go ahead and get started. I've got my notes in my phone. Okay, so for pregnancy week 4, before I found out I was pregnant, I started feeling like maybe I was getting more tired. Like early in the afternoon, I felt like, oh, flies. I felt like I could really, not really, but I'm not a nappy person. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not, but usually not. And I started feeling like maybe I needed to take a nap. And then, this is TMI, but I wasn't tracking my ovulation, but I'm pretty darn sure when I ovulated because I had the cramping and stuff. So from starting about 4 days past ovulation, I started getting kind of poopy. TMI, I'm so sorry, but more than usual. So I thought that was kind of weird, but I've done that previous cycles too, so I kind of didn't think anything about it. And my nose started getting stuffy, and I've had that with all my other pregnancies. My nose gets really stuffy. Not really stuffy, but stuffier than usual. And itchy. My nose has been so itchy. Like I wake up in the middle of the night just itching, like in my nostrils itch, like just like I just sit there and do this and this and this, and it feels like it's not going away. My nose has been so itchy. Let's see. A little bit of cramping. I've had in my week 4 before I found out I was pregnant. I had a little bit of cramping, and ever since I found out I was pregnant, I have still been having cramping. Let's see. Before I got my positive, my throat, I felt like I was getting a sore throat. And I thought that was weird because I've never had that happen before. I did have a couple of dizzy spells, but they didn't last very long. They were just like maybe a couple seconds. So I didn't think anything about that. And then, let's see. Oh yeah. A couple of days before I got my positive, like I was sore. My whole body was sore. My thighs were sore. My forearms right here were sore. Underneath here was sore. Oh, both of my arms were sore right here. And my abs, like I felt like I had done crunches. I felt like I had just worked out, like hardcore. And I hadn't done any of that. It was really weird. And it lasted a couple of days, me feeling like I was super sore. And then, let's see. I'm pretty sure that I got my BFP on 11 DPO, if that's when I did ovulate, when I had those crampings. It was pretty late at night, so I could have been 10 DPO. I'm really not positive, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say 11. We'll see when I have my ultrasound what the baby's measuring. But that's just a day's difference, so it shouldn't really make too much of a difference. And then I remember on 13 DPO, so I found out on 11 DPO and 13 DPO, that was the day I was supposed to get my period. And I felt like I was going to start all day long. Like I kept going to the bathroom, and I already knew that I got a positive pregnancy test, but I kept going to the bathroom thinking, oh, yep, I've started. Yep, those must have been, those pregnancy tests I must have had a chemical, I guess is probably what I was thinking, because I just kept feeling, I need to sneeze. Sorry. I just kept feeling I was going to start. Like I was cramping that day, and then most of you women probably know, like when you feel like you're gonna start, you have like that leaky feeling down there. And I had that leaky feeling, like it kept feeling like I was like leaking. And I kept going to the bathroom and there was nothing. So that's all I have wrote down for my symptoms for week 4. So we'll go in. These are gonna be my pregnancy symptoms from week 4 to week 5. Like I said, on week 5, I'm 5 weeks today. I'm gonna do my symptoms from the previous week. So tired. Again, more poopy. Again, my stuffy nose and my itchy nose. And I've still been cramping. And on, let's see, I would have been 4 weeks and 4 days pregnant. And my son had a surgery done. And I don't know if it was, I think it was just nerves, but I did end up throwing up in the hotel parking lot in the grass. But I haven't felt like that since, so I think I was just probably really nervous about the surgery. And that's all I have wrote down for that, for my symptoms. I haven't been craving anything. If I've been craving anything, it's gonna be Mexican food. But I love Mexican food anyways. I could eat Mexican food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner probably for a week straight to make myself sick of it where I don't want it anymore. But yeah, that would probably be my only craving. I'm not really craving anything at all. I'm not having any food aversions. I haven't felt nauseous at all. I have been more thirsty. Oh, and there have been a couple of days, I've noticed the last couple of days, I have like this nasty taste in my mouth and it won't go away. And it usually happens in the afternoon. I forgot a symptom that I had. This was the day I found out I was pregnant. I left my wallet at Walmart and I didn't realize until like 2 or 3 hours later. And I went to Walmart, my wallet wasn't there. I tore this house apart. I tore the truck apart looking for the wallet and I couldn't find it. I was so sick of it. There was quite a bit of cash in there. I couldn't eat my supper that night. I just made myself sick over it because I could not believe I lost my wallet. I could not believe that I left my wallet at Walmart. And so I hadn't told Cody yet that I got a positive pregnancy test. And so you'll see in the video when I post it, and I said, this is the reason why I'm losing my mind or something like that. It's because I left my wallet at Walmart. So that happened. And then that was the day I found out I was pregnant. So 11 DPO. And then 12 DPO, I put body wash in my hair instead of shampoo. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put that on pregnancy brain, like I'm losing my mind. But yeah, those are pretty much all my symptoms for week 4 and week 5. I'm gonna call my midwife maybe this week or next week. Maybe this week though, because I kind of want to get in for an early ultrasound if I can, just to make sure. I like to have early ultrasounds just so I know that everything is okay and to ease my mind a little bit because I'm such a freak. And I've taken a lot of pregnancy tests because I'm such a freak and I need to stop. But I will go ahead and show you my belly for 5 weeks. This is not any kind of baby bump. This is just because I'm chunky and I have been bloated. I've been not really bloated, but I've been pretty bloated. So I will go ahead and show you my belly. Okay, so here's what we're looking like at 5 weeks. Like, this is nothing. This is just because I'm chunky. I like to eat and I'm a little bit bloated. Like down here I can tell I'm a little bit bloated. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. So that's gonna be it for this week, and we will see y'all next week for week 6.